One of the really cool things about our church is that the adults know our kids. And I'm not just talking about the Sunday school teachers knowing our kids. The people in the pew know our kids, and they love them. We so enjoy watching kids grow up in this church and grow up in their faith and take on leadership roles. We have some kids that I've only been here 5.5 years, but, I'm looking at them now and it's like, you were a whole lot smaller when I got here. And they're a liturgist in worship now. Or they're graduated from high school in some cases there. But we watch these kids grow up, and this is a church that is there to support them however we can. And I truly mean however we can, not just with having a Sunday school class for kids, but how do we walk with them when they're dealing with tough times in their lives? How do we celebrate with them? We show up at their sporting events and things like that. So this is a family this is a church where, if you're a family with kids, I don't know that your kids could be in a better place. And we have wonderful Sunday school teachers, especially if you have really little kids. We've got a couple gems there in our Sunday school classes that, they're retired kindergarten and first grade teachers. It's like, how much better can it get than that? But they're people of deep faith, and nothing they love more than to watch our kids grow up in faith. So we really, if you've got kids, I think this is a great place to be. For really looking at the whole family unit, this last year really, I think, has been a very powerful piece of our family ministry with the education boxes that we've been dropping off for the kids. It's actually for the whole family. It's something the whole family can do together, because kids learn best if they're learning with their parents. Kids adopt faith more strongly if they see their parents practicing and living and talking about their faith. So those boxes have been really cool in providing opportunities when we can't be here in person for the whole family to learn together and talk about things together. We also have some individual groups within our church for men and women. That's just a wonderful support, no matter what. For women, I think one of our strong groups is our after-work Bible study. It's a Presbyterian Women Bible Study. For those who aren't familiar with Presbyterian women, I don't just mean women who are part of the Presbyterian Church. It's an organization within the church, and they put out, honestly, some of the best Bible studies you've ever seen. And we've had men's groups use them. They're good. But we have an after-work class because we know that younger women often can't come, at 10 o'clock in the morning and have, tea and crumpets with one of our other groups there. And so we've got a group that's just really developed into a strong group. They've got wonderful bonds there, and they don't just talk about what's in the Bible study. They talk about what's going on in their lives, and they support each other. And we've got a number of groups like that for both men and women in the church. And so, so for families, the adults need nurturing too. And we have some adult Sunday school classes as well, and we also offer periodically other classes during the week. We're going to be offering a new class in the fall that's called Living the Questions. Gets back to the fact that we welcome questions here, but one of the ideas behind that class is that it's going to be a class where, you could come with your faith questions, but you could also come and say, I know I'm supposed to love my neighbor, but did I tell you what my neighbor did? Help me figure out what faith looks like in this moment. So the goal is that's going to be the kind of class that we're aiming for there, that we're wrestling with real issues of our belief and understanding our belief and developing it, but also what does that look like in real life, and how can we support each other?